Ayo, you're watching CHGO Bets Daily, the only gambling show that has figured out how to gamble. Welcome in to Studio B of our CHGO offices here in the West Loop of Chicago. I'm your host, Sean Anderson. Alongside me, Cody Delmendo, my partner in degeneracy. You can follow him on Twitter at Cody_CHGO. Follow the show on Twitter at CHGO_bets. You can follow me at Sean_W_Anderson. Cody's going to shoot for the stars later in the Cubs and Reds game. We have figured out betting. We cannot stop. You won the hit parlay in like the third inning.
First inning.
First inning.
Hit parlay hit in the first inning yesterday.
And thank you to Sean Connolly wearing the double shades.
That's my guy, Sean Connolly. What's up, man?
He's my guy because he spells his name right.
Fair. Yeah.
You know, I mean, he's
come to a few of our events. He's a good dude.
Let's go. Hey, hopefully we see him on the 16th. Real excited for today. Again, we figured out gambling, and we're going to tell you all the best bets in the world. So let's start off. In the world. Let's start off with my homer bets. The games that are starting real soon. All right, if you're looking to place a bet on the Marlins and Phillies one, let's bet on some Phillies guys to hit some homers. All right, Trey Turner and Nick Castellanos, plus 550, plus 600. I don't understand these numbers with them facing left-hander Braxton Garrett. Garrett isn't great. Garrett doesn't really have a ton of length because he gives up a lot of hits. And Castellanos gave them a 3-2 lead last night. They were down, I saw that highlight, yeah. 2-1 or something like that. Mm-hmm. And he hit a two-run homer to put them up 3-2, and they won
after
that game.
After a great start from Sandy Alcantara.
Right.
Anyway, sorry.
You're all fine. Ranger Suarez was dominating on the other side. Castellanos, I don't know if you saw last week or whatever, Bobby Witt hit a grand slam walk-off, and then his next at-bat, he hit a homer. I'm feeling the same vibes. You know, Castellanos just had that moment. I think he's going to come up to the plate and hit another one. Yeah, he's been pretty good.
Bounce back after the first year.
And Turner have been kind of bad.
Yeah. Turner's been real bad, honestly, for his standards.
And I think he's going to bounce back. You know, let's get back on the Trey Turner train.
Spell it right. You spelled his first name wrong here on the graphic.
Did I?
Yeah. I just thought it was T-R-E-A.
Steven?
I think it is T-R-E-A.
I put T-R-A-E.
But now you're making me think about it.
Sorry for
I spelled it wrong.
For anyone who doesn't care.
My bad, Trey. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe Trey Turner is going to be wrong because it's spelled wrong. Ryan Mountcastle, we bet on him yesterday. I'm going to ride with him again, going up against Yusei Kikuchi. And Kikuchi's, top of the leaderboard of MLB in home runs allowed. Lefty-righty matchup, so we like that. Josh Young, bet on him yesterday, and I feel some redemption here. He's a great fastball hitter. And Dylan Cease throws fastballs. I know he mixes in the slider, obviously, and his slider's dominant, but he's going to throw a fastball at some point. And then we got Pete Alonso. Let's fade Cole Raggins, left-hander. I think Pete Alonso's just been dominating as of late. Let's ride him, and anything at plus 425. I mean, he's a hitter that, he should be in Luis Robert and Shohei Ohtani and Mookie Betts territory. Like, Betts down there at plus 280. Any Brave you try to bet on is at plus 350 or lower. Pete Alonso at plus 425. I like the value. I'll take Mookie Betts also against the lefty Hogan Harris at plus 280. But then three Giants I like. They're going up against Slade Cincinnati, first rounder from 2020 for the Diamondbacks. He's allowed 23 home runs in AAA. It's a tough ballpark to allow homers in, but we'll see. J.D. Davis at plus 600, Jock Peterson at plus 450, Conforto at plus 800. I've also combined those Giants guys into parlays just because it does seem like Sassoni might have a bad day. Those parlays are Peterson and Davis at 28-1, Davis and Conforto 45-1, Peterson and Conforto 35-1, and then a little sprinkle on Castellanos and Betts to go deep at 23-1. Those are the two ones that I like the most. I think Castellanos and Betts do go yard, so we'll see. Cody, you gonna shoot for the stars?
Yeah, we're gonna shoot for the stars. Yesterday's three-legger, three guys to get 2+ hits, and we came one hit short. We got 5 out of the 6 hits.
And you probably would have gotten it if they didn't pull half from the game in a blowout.
Perhaps. Or if I had just done the exact same as the regular hit parlay and you went with Candelario, who had 4 hits.
He was great.
He was. 4
and
for 5.
He missed like 2 homers.
Yeah.
I was so pissed.
Would have hit the parlay that we put together on the show, or the one that I put together on the show, which was Candelario and Adolis Garcia. And Garcia hit a homer against the Sox. and Candelario came literally inches away.
And I put that damn one together.
And the Cubs hit 7 homers last night. I picked the one guy who doesn't hit one.
We had the 1-2 with Swanson and Candelario homer and the Cubs run line.
Yeah.
So I mean,
well, yesterday you were like Swanson or Candelario's hitting a homer tonight, and I went with Candelario for whatever reason, probably because he's a lefty, and the guy that was on the mound was bad against lefties. But
Swanson stole both of them. Hey, you called Talkman too.
I did. The summer of Mike Talkman continues. So tonight's Shoot for the Stars parlay, we're just going 2 legs. One, because I already used my DraftKings boost for the day. So it's at plus 800. $5 wins you 45. We're going 2+ hits for Cody Bellinger, and we're going 2+ hits for Dansby Swanson. Plus 800. That's the Shoot for the Stars parlay. $5 wins you $45.
I like it.
So let me take you into the hit parlay then. You might guess I got Cody Bellinger, Dansby Swanson in the hit parlay. Who also have Yan Gomes, lefty on the mound for the Reds. Yan Gomes, not only has he been red hot since the St. Louis series, but he mashes left-handed pitching. Cubs coming off a game where they scored 20 runs and 21 hits. Normally that means that they're due for, 3 runs. You know how baseball works. Doesn't make any sense.
Right.
They are going up against a pitcher that has given up 10 home runs to right-handed pitching. None to lefties. All his homers have been given up to righties. Swanson,
Brandon Williamson.
Yeah, Brandon Williamson. Swanson 2 homers yesterday, and Gomes hit a home run over the weekend against the Cardinals. And like I said, he's been red hot. He's hit most of his homers against left-handed pitching this year, I believe. I'm not asking for homers. I'm just asking for hits. So I just think they match up well against Brandon Williamson. I believe comes out to like plus 220 when you use that DraftKings boost if you're using DraftKings Sportsbook. Let me pull it up just to make sure.
Real quick, I could be wrong on this, so correct me.
Plus 222, yes.
Plus 222 for the
yes. It's plus 185 if you don't have the boost, but if you use the boost, it's plus 222.
Let me ask you something real quick.
Yeah.
Patrick Wisdom starting at first base. He's got 7 homers against lefties.
He hit one last night, but it was against a position player.
Right. He's apparently got 2 homers in his last 2 games. Last 2 games he's played in,
yeah.
he's got a homer in.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems like the vibes are incredibly good, and it seems like, hey, even if we're plucking this guy off the bench, he might go deep because I mean he's contributing something to this team. I know he hasn't been great, and Nick Madrigal has taken over his spot, but in his last 11 games he's got 5 homers.
Yeah, ever since he's come back from injured list, he has been kind of hot, but they've been using him sparingly. It's not like he's getting every day at bats. I don't hate the idea.
Yeah, plus 400 though.
He's basically in there to only face lefties at this point. So I don't hate a Patrick Wisdom bet to hit a homer tonight. Because when he does hit it, he hits it hard and he hits them far, folks.
He's got a pretty swing.
Yeah.
That's why he was a first rounder, folks.
Unfortunately, he just has a lot of holes in it because he strikes out too much.
Final thing here. Jack R is asking you, can Drew go 5? Mr. Smiley.
Manifest it. Cubs are I was surprised to see the Cubs were favorites coming into today. Maybe it's because the Reds pitching stinks. But last I checked, Cubs were minus 148 on the money line. Now it's up to minus 162. 54% of the bets are coming in on the Cincinnati Reds as the plus 136 money line underdogs. 46% coming in on the Cubs. So, can Drew Smiley go 5? Well, he's been used. He's had an opener his last 2 starts, but tonight he's actually just going to start the game. He was good against St. Louis over the weekend, and I know the Cardinals are bad, but they do have a good offense. And he went 4 1/3 innings and didn't give up any runs, I don't believe. No, he gave up 1 run. He gave up a solo shot to Lars Nootbaar. So
That's my guy.
I hate Lars Nootbaar.
I love Lars Nootbaar. If I had Lars Nootbaar, if you had Lars Nootbaar on your team, do you know what?
I would love him.
You would love Lars Nootbaar.
Would, but I don't.
He's just on the team that you hate.
He's on the team that I need to just disappear from my life.
And God bless Jack R. He's predicting a Cubs Guardians World Series. I think the Guardians are 32nd in home runs and just traded away their first baseman. So God bless Jack R.
I'm just convinced that
Please
Jack R. and the Guardians thing is just like a bit now.
It has to be. Or he's drinking like high grade like gasoline and just like commenting on our betting show. Love you, Jack R. I'm going to go Seiya Suzuki to homer. I know, but career. You saw the whole bit yesterday. The bit was great. I think it was Morel who gave him the ball.
Oh, Madrigal gave
him the ball.
Yeah,
and then Willie Harris, my guy, 2005 shout out, snatches the ball from Seiya. He acts like a child.
Yeah,
great bit. 446 career slugging against lefties, 6 homers. 202 at-bats. Obviously, he's got 16 homers against righties, but he's also got about like double the at-bats. Why not? Plus 500. Again, it seems like the vibes are good. It seems like it doesn't matter what you've been doing as long as you contribute today.
Yeah.
And we're going to say
hopefully the day off kind of gave him that mental reset. That's my hope as just a fan. If I were to bet a Cub to hit a home run tonight, I would be betting on Dansby Swanson,
my guy, or
Ian Happ. Those are the two guys I would bet to hit a homer tonight. Ian Happ's been hitting better as a right-handed hitter for the last couple months. Came close to a homer last night, and then Dansby Swanson 2 homers yesterday. He's red highs in the 4-hole tonight, and I just think he really matches up well against this Williamson guy. He's very small sample size, but 2 for 3 against him in his career. So you've seen him well in the few appearances, and I just think with the fact that he's red hot right now, why not ride it? I could see him hitting a homer tonight.
Yeah. Go Cubs. Good luck to you. I hope you and Luke are I hope you are happy.
I see my guy Sean in the chat. He says took Belly to a homer tonight. I would, but Williamson hasn't given up a homer to a lefty all season.
But
so maybe he's due.
The best against lefties.
He is. He has an OPS over 1,000. So if there anyone who would do it, it would be Bellinger. I mean, he did take out the scoreboard last night, so
he's got to do it again. Just
do it again.
Completely take it out. All right.
Do it again.
Sox and Rangers at 7:05. Cubs and Reds, I think, at 7:10. That's Cody Delmendo. Follow him at Cody_CHGO. Follow the show at CHGO_bets. Follow me at Sean_W_Anderson. Thank you to Jack R. and Sean for hanging out with us. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up button. And thank you to Stephen Nicholas for producing the show. Goodbye.